And in that respect, the formation of the local head and neck support group is an area of very interesting activity. It is almost, it's a room where we can meet once a month, where we're away from unwanted attention, when we can relax with one another. We don't have to put on an act. And if people's coming in saying, I feel bloody awful, let's talk it through. Or I've had a problem since the night, let's talk it through, and so on, and so on. And I can think of one person who is drooling all the time, her face is out here, and so on. She's lost an awful lot of weight.
Yeah.
And I was asked to make contact with her, and so on, and she's been drawn into the meeting. So I know that she can look at me and think, well, it's not the end of the world. If he can do it, I can do it,
yes.
And so on. So, I say that in all modesty. I mean,
I understand. So
there's other people better at it than me.
Then there's a group element where people are together in one room. But is there an individual element where you meet one-to-one? Or do you just take that informally if you...
We're in the early days of development. And at the moment, if we have... The meetings last 2 hours, so it's going to fall. It's already falling into a format of an hour of mingling and talking face to face, one-to-one, and so on.
That's good.
And so on. And then the other half, getting a speaker in. Last week we had the dental hygienist from Glenfield coming in. She'll come back, giving us advice for anyone who's uncertain about taking greater care of one's teeth and so on. I have to say, and I make a little joke of this, that on the whole it's the men who've got me into this trouble, and it's the women at the hospital that are helping me through this. Because not only Sarah, not only the nutritionist, but other people there, and certainly the dental hygienist at the LRI, wonderful. Every 6 weeks. I've come from there this morning, making sure that nothing's going wrong with my teeth, because I know full well if I've got to have an extraction. I've only recently found, because I was a bit concerned, that there is a hypovaric chamber in this area. So it's not all doom and gloom. If I've got to have a tooth out, I would have the opportunity to have that oxygen put into me before any extraction is done.